What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Sea of Thieves. Seas ain't safe. Now, do you guys remember the love triangle I talk about? Okay, you guys remember Angel, New Faith, and Iron. Okay, now, I was told, right? This is biblically, if I'm not understanding, you don't hang out with stupid people, okay? You have to hang out with like-minded people, people that are smart like you, right? You know, that's what I'm told. And in fact, it said in the Bible something along the lines of iron sharpens iron. Problem, right? But it uses it in a way of saying how, like, you know, iron being the strong steel, right? Or the strong object, whatever you want to call it, problem, right? And all it does is make more iron sharper, right? Now, I don't know how, educated you guys are on the sharp slang thing, right? Like when you see somebody dressed real nice, you say, man, that person is sharp, right? When a person is very intelligent and says a lot of intelligent things, right? You say, man, that person has a sharp mind. Problem, okay? Now, iron's not too sharp. Not this iron I'm talking about in particular here, right? The guy just doesn't seem to get it, okay? Now, we've already went over the fact that he's been caught using N-bombs. Problem, right? There's no way you can deny that, right? All three of them had done it. Anyway, he's gotten to some deeper stuff here right now. I think COVID has affected, I'm telling you right now, COVID has affected a lot of things. Granted, the world is starting to open back up again. Problem, right? But what it has affected is the fact of a lot of people are not going back to work, right? So what people are doing is, because they want to stay on unemployment, these other companies that need employees to come to work are there now for hiring people who are lying about being qualified, giving them top dollar. Problem. And it's costing them their reputation, right? But they have to deal with the factor, they have to go ahead and take what they can only because the simple fact of COVID, right? Nobody wants to go broke. Nobody wants the world to close down again. So what are they going to do? They're going to compromise. Problem. They're going to do anything they can to stay afloat, even if it means taking your boat. Problem. That was a reference to Sea of Thieves. Come on now. Now, Iron has gotten so desperate lately because his numbers have been falling dramatically, right? He's not popping like he used to be able to do. But I'm also told it doesn't help neither when you're also boosting, right? When you get in a fight and fall out with the people that are boosting your views, right? To then therefore try to get organic views, and it's just not adding up. Problem. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fact that Iron, in order to stay relevant, he had to get good and better at the game. So do you know what Iron has been doing? Problem. Take a guess. You guessed it. Iron's been cheating. Yes. Mr. I make content for kids. He's a cheater. And what's so funny is he was really ragging on Wolf one time for cheating and was also saying how he doesn't have to like to affiliate with cheaters and how they make the game that much more bad. Problem. But make this make sense, Iron. Why? Or I'm gonna let y'all read this first, okay? Okay, we're just gonna read this, right? Because the guy got caught in 4K, okay? He got caught red-handed. There's no way he's gonna fix this. Okay. So this person right here says, we're gonna jump right into it. Info says, it doesn't work. He's talking about the cheat. VRX says, oh, maybe next update he will re-add it. I don't know. Impa says, yeah, just remove it and this program would be 10 out of 10. Problem. They're excited about this cheat, people. VRX says, I guess he needs some watermark credit, right? Emperor says, yeah, true. BH comes out of nowhere, right? Shooting from the hip, all right? BHI says, wait a minute, let me ping this guy, right? Because I know this person is not inside of this cheating Discord. This can't be real. I have to ping this person to see if this is a troll, right? A Smurf account, or if this is really actually him. He comes right out shooting from the hip. He says, at Iron, what are you doing here? Problem. Okay. Now, Faded Fade says he's come for the FOV. What more could you want? Problem. Okay. Now, BHI says it has a fast, quick scope too. So he says, Faded Fade says all the more reason. Anyone here, a content creator, speak up now. BHI says Iron is. That's why I was interested as to why he was here. Literally makes videos about cheaters' problem and how much he doesn't like them yet. Here he is. VRX says, haha, I kind of gave him that FOV thing. BHI just laughs, LMAO problem. VRX says, yeah, well, he traded for the board method, so yeah, I'm not complaining. He will. I think he might be getting a version without the green writing for videos. I don't know, though. All I know is Python problem. Now, somebody's going to have to crack that code for me, what that guy was speaking in right there. That sounds like a lot of crazy codes for cheating. Now, Iron, this is pathetic. I'm sorry. This is pathetic. This taints your reputation. You are now known as an official cheater. This is the hypocrisy I talk about, right? And I really am begging to see how you're going to deny this or how you're going to send your minions over here to try to clean this up problem, right? So your numbers started getting low and you got desperate due to COVID, so you had to do anything to try to make yourself still relevant, right? So who's to say why not go get some cheats, right? So now kids can look at me and be like, oh, he's so good, the kid is cracked. But you're using cheats in order to get that reputation problem. You're in a Discord full of cheaters waiting for new cheats to be downloaded, made, so you can test them out to use them problem. Iron, this is not cool. You're sending the wrong message out by adding this to your content to these kids to see, for them to believe you're good. And then look what happened to you now. You got caught red-handed cheating. This is not the way, Iron, to go. If you're not good at the game, just give it up. Okay, this is pretty pathetic right here. Here you go once again. You're stuck in a tight situation because you don't know how to keep your nose clean, Iron. This is not the content that these kids look for. They don't want to be rooting for a cheater, right? You know how many kids go to bat for you? You know how many kids swear you're good? They thought you were good, right? They want you to be good. Or find out the person that they are watching, the person that they admire, the person's content they enjoy has taken steroids, problem. And when I say steroids, I mean cheats, right? Because in order for him to get good or be considered good, right, he had to add cheats to his Sea of Thieves gameplay problem. Iron's done. Okay, there's no coming back from this. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm sorry. Okay? Moving forward. Does anybody remember Sunset? Right? Remember I told you I find out stuff that people don't want me to know? Sunset has just recently joined Velocity. I specifically wrote inside of Velocity's Discord, right? And the height of their ego tripping, right? When they were getting these big egos, right? So they figured, hey, we're just going to let people join. X-Riot members. We're going to let X-Console shitty members join and all that, right? We want all the creme de la creme, right? Problem. I told them. I said, don't let it happen, right? They're going to ruin your guy's reputation. Oh, no, Big Thanger, you always do this. We're not listening to you. You can't go from talking good about us to now talking bad about us, problem. And all I'm trying to do is help. They didn't want my help. And this is what happens, okay? The C guys have delivered. Now, they just 2v1'd Adam, okay? In fact, they thought they were going to do Adam real bad, right? I guess they thought Adam was pretty bad at the game. Little did they know, right? That they would be running into a problem, okay? Now, Adam 2v1'd him. Velocity. It was Sunset and Harry CTR. And what he did was he posted the scores and he posted the screenshots, right? These ones I got here, okay? Him being the blue team. He posted it them being the blue team. He posted it in their Discord, in Velocity's Discord, and guess what they did? They banned them. You know what they call that? You know what I call that, right? When you get banned for doing something like that, exposing somebody in a Discord, right? I call that going out with a bang, a problem. BAYNG, bang, okay? That's what I call that going out with. Adam said, I'm going out with a bang. I don't care. I just did what nobody thinks they could do, or what I know people won't believe. I just 2v1 Velocity, some of their top tier players. Sunset is from Riot. Riot at one time was considered to be the best team of the C's, probably until they all broke up. Sunset is part of their montage. Sunset has left Riot, joined the council Kashidi, right? And we all see where they went to. Shit, problem. Okay, to then therefore now be with Velocity. Now he caught an L over there. Problem. Not only did he catch an L, he lost a 2v1 to Adam. I don't know why they let him over there. Okay? Sunset has never been good. His name, people might know his name, but he's not known for no, high caliber talent. I'm sorry, he just doesn't got it. Why'd Velocity pick him up? Like Velocity doesn't understand, right? Like, in order to be the best, you have to have the best with you at all times. Sunset is not one of the best. Look at this L that you guys wanted nobody to find out about. Just look, right? You're banning people for putting the truth out. Adam put the truth out, you ban him from Velocity, and then you must be allies with Riot because he's also banned from the Riot server Problem. All because of what? Because the truth hurts, Sunset. Sunset, stop challenging people. Why don't you go follow the rest of the people with the bandwagon? Oh, the game sucks. Nobody plays Sea of Thieves no more. That might save you from future embarrassment like this Problem. Then you won't have to ban people out of Discords. Sunset, you just lost, okay? Right? Now, I was told that the sunset is supposed to be a beautiful thing. But what you are doing is very, very ugly, my friend, okay? So you probably need to change your name too, okay? You're just a mockery, right? You're a mockery to the whole existence of your name, right? Problem. Sunset's supposed to be beautiful. These actions that you're doing, you banning people because you're losing because you don't want the truth out, that is ugly. And I've never heard nobody say the sunset is so ugly, but this one is, okay? Velocity, there you go again, catching another L. But hey, I make this stuff up, right, though? Moving forward, Problem, okay? Now, I hear a lot of strange things, and I see a lot of strange things. And when I say see them, I don't mean like I'm actually watching them. For example, like I'm going to try to make this make sense. Like, for example, somebody will screenshot something to me and then explain what took place. This is nasty right here, okay? In fact, this is parental advisory right here, okay? I want you guys to take a hot second right now, and I want you to really understand, do you want to be desensitized right now, okay? Or if this type of stuff gets your endorphins up to where you like this type of stuff, you might need to go get checked. Problem, okay? This is very, very disturbing right here, right? We're in a very crucial crucial time in history, okay? Now, hate crimes against black people was up 30% last year in the U.S. Problem, okay? Okay? That's very, very scary, especially coming from you new generation kids. I'm sorry, I hate to throw you guys amongst it, but hey, you know what time it is. You guys are supposed to be the future, right? This is why you want to stay away from this disgusting, this nasty, this unmitigated gall, okay? You don't want to be affiliated with anybody like this. This guy named right here, let me just jump right to it. His name is CruZul. Somebody hit me up, they couldn't believe it, right? This person says, Thanger, I know you hate me. That's a lie. My man, but this crap is effed. He said CruZul sent a video of a black girl getting hung with a Confederate flag in the background. Problem. Discord. Sea of Thieves, rare. Anybody affiliated? Anybody that can stop this type of content right here? Anybody that can find this person's account, whether it be via Discord, whether it be his gamer tags, anything. This person needs to be not affiliated, not around none of us, okay? This person needs to be wiped out, okay? Wiped out from the whole community. This is disgusting. This is degrading. This is the type of nasty stuff we don't need to be seeing on a daily basis. Very crucial, pivotal moment in history, right? Right? Racial tension is high. Let's not lie here, right? But yet, people will come and bring this type of stuff to the community. Problem. What is wrong with you, kid, right? Do you have mental health problems? Okay, have you been traumatized? Do you need a hug, buddy? Thanger will give you a hug. If it's going to heal you, give you this type of healing that you need to stop you from posting such nasty, terrible, disgusting stuff like this in Discords. Bro, if you need a hug, just say that then, okay? Problem. You don't have to go do this stuff looking for attention. And that's what I need you kids to understand. This is very, very raunchy and terrible content. Problem. Speaking of raunchy content now, I want to talk about this guy named Clutch. Now, this guy really kind of flies under the radar. He actually hit me up one time and he was telling me how good he was, and I thought he was trolling, okay? He's now banned, but his what had happened was, and what led up to that is, first I want to give you a background story on this guy. So, from what I'm being told is the guy is actually really cracked at the game. Like when he's trying, the kid is cracked. Like you could tell when he's not trying. And I was told by 2 different sources this truth about this kid. They say he's actually really good when he tries. They said he's funny, right? They said they like being around him. They have no problem with the guy. But they say he posts some of the most raunchiest stuff you will ever see amongst the C's problem. I'm like, raunchier than that right there? The hanging of the girl with the Confederate flag? They said if it's not worse, then it's even, but it's a problem. I said, well, what did he do? I don't even want to say it, okay? I don't even want to say it. But he ended up posting in a Discord along with some of the nasty other stuff that he posts. Like I'm talking about, this guy posts, from what I'm being told, is he posts some real raunchy, nasty stuff. But in his head, it's all joking and it's funny. Like in other words, for example, he'll post something of the likes of, let's just say somebody has a hammer and they're just smacking somebody across the head with a hammer, like literally brutally killing somebody, and somebody caught it on film, something you will not see shown on your local news. Problem. He has that footage. In fact, he has all the type of footage. Like imagine if you had footage of Columbine kids shooting other kids, right? Which I guess you do on YouTube, problem. But I'm saying he has that footage. And he posts this stuff on a regular like it's cool. But it all caught up to him because now what I'm being told is the kid had ended up posting child porn, and I don't even know how he got a hold of the stuff. Problem. Not that I care, but I'm just saying, to bring it inside of a Discord to then therefore post it. Everybody freaked the hell out. Problem. They left the Discord. They ran out of there. He ended up getting banned off of Discord, I'm not mistaken. So I thought the story was a joke. I'm thinking maybe people just hate the kid and they want me to say this just because, this is what he did. No, this actually happened. Then he tried to say he got hacked. It wasn't him, this, that, and the third. The usual. He tried to PC up, like Iron does. Problem. Stuff like that is not cool, Clutch. It's not cool in any way, form, or fashion, bro. I don't know who told you. I don't know how you got a hold of that stuff. I don't even know why you're let alone watching that stuff, bro. That is not what you want on your PC. Stuff like that can ruin your life. Okay? Let's just say you got tracked down, right? Let's just say if they trace that back to your computer. You have to register for a sex offender for the rest of your life, right? That comes up in your background check, your criminal history. Imagine being offered a job, $100,000 a year, and all they want you to do is watch like a famous person, right? Let's just say a doctor, somebody who has a nice, decent income. Okay, they saw you some potential, right? Looked like somebody that was well-mannered, took care of yourself. You spoke real proficient, right? He said, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I mop floors at McDonald's or something, Popeye's chicken like that, right? Problem, right? They said, hey, I like the way you carry yourself. You're always showing up here. I see you always smiling. I'm going to offer you a job over here, right? That $30,000 or $15,000 a year, you're now going to be making $80,000 to $100,000 plus bonuses. You now missed out on all that because the moment they run your background check, they see that you have a child porn charge on your background. Blackballed for life. Problem. I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't even have nobody copy your name. You used to message me before. If I don't got you blocked yet, I'm going to have you blocked after this. You better know that. Problem. But that's not a funny joke, bro. All that desensitized, nasty stuff you're watching, maybe it makes you think stuff like that is okay, but it is not. And that is what you have to fix, my friend. That is what you need to understand. Now, I would offer you a hug, but I'm not getting anywhere close to somebody who watches stuff like that. I can't hug you. If I see you, bro, I am calling the police. Problem. Okay, now moving forward. I wanted to get into this because Bill Cosby just got out of jail. Okay, Bill Cosby just got out of jail. We had people taking Bill Cosby's side, people celebrating that Bill Cosby was out of jail. Everybody thought it was okay. Problem, right? You had some saying it was okay. You had some saying it was not. Now, Bill Cosby was known for drugging women up until they pass out, right? And then after doing that, what he was doing, he was taking advantage of these women. Okay, that's what he was doing, right? Now, we have to protect our women at all costs when it comes to things like this, right? We don't want to talk about women bad, right? Right? Y'all kind of see where I'm going with this? If you don't understand yet, I want you to understand this, right? We have a community section amongst the Sea of Thieves for women. We have Twitch streamers that are women, right? They just bring a whole new flavor to our, like we can't live without them. Let's just be honest here, right? Problem, right? And we want to show that we honor, respect, and we are willing to protect them, okay? There's one individual who doesn't seem to get that, right? In fact, what I've read and from what I've seen, this person just clearly does not get that. Now, he has a reputation of recording minors, doing interviews with minors without their parents' permission or consent. So now I warned these kids before. I said, hey, look, I kind of don't think that's cool, You guys doing stuff like that. I mean, you don't find that kind of weird, the fact that this guy's recording you guys and then he hasn't put out the audio yet. He just holds on to the audio. What is he doing with that audio? Problem, right? Nobody knows. Nobody had an answer. So everybody's just going here doing interviews with this man, right? And then none of their footage is put out, none of their audio. For all we know, we don't know who he could be selling that to, right? We don't know who he's having listening to it, right? Probably getting their jollies off. Like, this is serious stuff that needs to be thought of, especially when you catch a red-handed individual like this. Now, sometimes you just got to piece stuff up and put it all together, okay? You got to make it all make sense, all right? PM Magellan has a problem, okay? He has a serious problem. Right now, he's doing this segment on his YouTube channel called Smash and Pass. This is very disrespectful to these women. Because what he's saying is that the unattractive ones, he's saying, you pass them up. Then all the attractive ones saying, he's going to smash, right? Which I find that to be very unfair because, unfortunately, everybody's born with the different genes, right? Nobody has a choice on how they're going to come out and what they're going to look like. But then at the same time, too, when they're being introduced into this world, they don't want to be judged. Problem, right? So they're coming on here to try to stream and stuff, enjoy their video game, and not knowing that they got some pervert amongst the seas going around making videos of them saying smash or pass. We just had an International Women's Month for gaming on Twitch about women wanting to be respected or equalized amongst the men streamers, right?
For joining us today. I've been your host, Loco. Chat, thank you for being awesome today. And last but not least, big thank you to Miller Lite for letting us have this really, really important conversation here on International Women's Day. I love that we got to talk about, the state of gaming and streaming as it is, but also looking towards the future and what we can do to make this space more welcoming for everyone. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining me.
They don't come around here and ask for money, right? They're not showing off their body in order to, gain success or gain more followers. They're coming on here to game just as hard as any other individual. Problem, and they want to be treated fairly. So the fact that you are coming on here doing a smash or pass when we just had International Women's Day for these women that are Twitch streaming, that kind of lets me know you have a problem, bro, and you need some type of healing as well. Magellan, I'm not one to hug you because you kind of scare me. And I'm not saying, and you probably don't need a hug from any of the kids that watch you, right? Because you still haven't got that audio out that you recorded of these kids, and we don't know what you're doing with it. So you probably need to stay away from them. And then after saying something like this, I wouldn't even recommend a woman hugging you, bro. You probably need to go inside of the bathroom, look in the mirror, and just start hugging yourself. Because what you said right here, this right here is what threw me for the loop. I just thought this was way out of line. I didn't see the humor in it. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was one of the most disgustingest things I've ever come across while going to somebody's YouTube, reading their comments. Problem, okay? Listen to this. Listen to this perversion. this nastiness, this unmitigated gall problem. This guy has kids. He has a wife. But this is the type of things that he does. He says, I'm visualizing certain ones with makeup and also visualizing them making F faces, bro. It's not that it's corrupt. It's more that I've nailed so many girls to the cross, I can visualize them dolled up. Problem. If y'all don't see the traumatization and the perversion inside of that right there, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now, I stay away from individuals like this, okay? That's nasty, okay? That is nasty. Matter of fact, that is beyond nasty. That is just gross. That is what you call that right there, okay? You visualize them making F faces, bro, okay? Is that what's helping you getting your jollies off? Problem? So you're going to these women streaming and you're watching them on Twitch and you're staring at them, bro, visualizing them making F faces? Are you kidding me? Problem? And you wrote this in your own comment section, okay? So you know it's real. You still got time to delete it. But it doesn't matter because I've already screenshot it, okay? You're caught in 4K, buddy. This is more evidence that adds on to the fact that this guy might be doing something that we don't even know amongst the C's, but the proof is in the pudding, right? In the CSI, aka Thirsty Boy Thanger Problem, has been doing a deep dive investigation. And what he has done, people, he has told on himself. That is nasty. That is perverted. Imagine, I hope that he does it, but just imagine. No, I'm not going to say I hope that he does it because having a child is a beautiful thing. Imagine if he has a daughter and she goes to his YouTube channel and she reads this coming out of her father's mouth. Problem. There's no coming back from this, bro. You can't fix this, bro. You're nasty. You're gross. You have a problem. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to go. I just didn't want to get that dark, y'all. But I just don't know what's going on. Disney has just did a collab with Sea of Thieves, and you got this nastiness happening. They just cleaned up the voice chatting. They just cleaned up the text chatting, right? They did a ban wave several times, right? All because Disney was getting ready to do a collab. We're trying to bring more kids to the community. A lot of these kids couldn't go to Disneyland due to COVID, right? Rare said we're going to bring Disneyland to them, right? The Pirates of the Caribbean. Me and Pego was just playing the other day. We had a wonderful time. I haven't been to Disneyland since COVID. I was on the Pirates of the Caribbean, and what made it so awesome when me and Pego was playing, they had the authenticity of the voice that's on the actual ride. Pego helped me get all the books, okay? I was having the time of my life, okay? It was the ghost was showing up, right? We ran into Jack Sparrow. Davy Jones showed up, okay? You had stuff jumping on the ship. We were clipping and clapping. It was the best experience I'd ever had, and that was only chapter 1 problem, so I can only imagine what's in store next. With such great things happening like this amongst the game, why are people being so perverted? You mean to tell me Disney has done a collab, right, with Rare, Sea of Thieves, and there's kids in Discords posting such nasty things? You got a guy over here doing a smash and pass ordeal while saying he's visualizing they're making F faces? Are you kidding me, bro? What does the C's come to? Why are these people coming to this community to do stuff like this? We got bigger problems. I'm trying to keep the C's safe. We don't need this type of perversion or this unmitigated gall amongst the C's. We don't. And it needs to be fixed. There's an APB out on Magellan, okay? There's an APB out on that pervert. Clip and clap that pervert every time you see him, okay? He must respect our women. We have to protect our women at all cost. And we got to keep a close eye on this guy. I'm making a police report today. I'm not playing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm Thanger. Okay, I'm Thanger, and I'm a tax-paying citizen. And I'm seeing stuff happen amongst the C's, and this stuff needs to be fixed. Not to mention, you were also going around telling people I was doing stuff, right? Do you want to remember that? Are you going to deny that? This is all in the process of saying, are we cool now, homie? Now, I never have a problem with you. I stay away from you. You scared me ever since that one day you were begging to play with me. I just thought that was kind of weird because I didn't want to play. But you insisted and you just kept on going, right? And it really made me feel uncomfortable. Like right here. Now, I don't even know. I don't even know what that gamer tag says, and I feel like he disrespected me by even naming himself that. I'm not even gonna try to pretend I know what that say. Factito. Anyway, he says that PM Magellan. Didn't you say you had dirt on Bay for being a pedo? Problem? I said right. Show it. I said please. I get pinged. He says, bro, it's cap. LOL. I should have taken screenshots when they were claiming that accusation. Problem. The scary thing about that false accusation right there, okay, now that's defamation of character, okay? That's against the law, right, buddy? But I'm not even going to take that route. I just want to educate you a little bit when you're putting out false claims like that. Nobody has this proof, right? But you claim to have it, let alone you haven't put a clip or nothing out, right? So I was like, let me go check this out, right? Let me go check this guy out that's making these false claims against me. Then you do a smash and pass segment, disrespecting women, right? And their looks, right? All these beautiful women. To then therefore go and say something so disgusting and derogatory. They're not some pieces of meat, bro, okay? That is disgusting, bro. And you might need to go get your mental health checked, bro. Aren't you married? Does your wife know you think of stuff like this when you're snooping around on freaking Twitch, looking at women's streams, visualizing that in order to enjoy their entertainment? That's a little creepy, bro. Right? And then you're making these false accusations about me? We don't need this type of content creator amongst the seas, bro. We don't need it. Okay? Now, if I haven't told you before, I'm going to tell you right now, the seas ain't safe.